Oh, okay. There you go, friends. Doc South here. And, well, I got a rare day off. And believe it or not, instead of lounging around loafing, I believe I'm going to go for a hike with my brother. We're going to go down, I guess, out of Long Valley, either Long Valley or the Califon area. There's an old railroad bed. Yeah, an old railroad bed you can walk along. They've taken up the rails, as near as I know, left the bridges, and you can just walk along that trail to your heart's content. Usually run into other hikers, yeah, and it's a nice flat run, but it goes through all sorts of hills and dales. Again, sometimes along the river, sometimes away from the river. Lots of critters. I know. I think. I think once I remember walking that trail, and boy, some big old snake came. Uh, it's like I don't know if it was a snake or a freight train. It was, yeah, it was that long, and it didn't seem to be harmful. I don't think it was a rattlesnake or anything. It was a big long old snake, and again, no harm done. I think I said hello. The darn snake didn't talk back to me. I don't believe so. Well, what are you going to do, right there? Then again, it's sort of hard to talk when you don't have vocal cords, I guess, and you're a snake. So, but in any case, I plan to be going. Bears, yeah, I used to see bears walking that trail. Usually the bears would see you first and just kind of get out of dodge. And I think there was coyotes in there sometimes, and yeah, all in all, deer, lots of deer, and birds out the yin yang, which was kind of it always was a nice little way to hike. I get more than enough. I didn't get all the exercise on earth when I worked with my when I had my own store. But boy, at the supermarket, I don't need one more ounce of exercise. So, but I still like to go for hikes. But yeah, actually I was a whole lot heavier when I had the antique shop. Whole lot lighter now that I'm one of the basically a schlub at the supermarket. And that's not a bad, no, that's not a derogatory term. I schlub here, I schlep there. Yeah, I'm a schlub schlep. If it needs lugging, I lug it. And I'm happy to do so. Not wrong with being handy with pushing one thing here or there. I think that's just fine. But yeah, the I remember that railroad when it had trains. Yeah, in fact, the trains would pass. I went to West Morris Regional High School, and if you were fortunate enough to be in English class, for some reason, I think this would happen in English class. If you happen to be in English class at the right time, you could look out. When no one was looking, you kind of look out the window, and with a little luck, there might be a freight train going by. It seemed to be that the freight train schedule coincided one year with my English class schedule. Yeah, and I always try to get a seat near the window so that I could at least catch a glimpse of something cool, like a freight train going by. Instead of conjugating verbs, I could conjugate, how many cars were in the train, were running, how many engines, was there a caboose, that kind of thing. And that was good. You'd be surprised how many of my essays were about trains. Yeah. And conjugation you could understand. Yeah, But it was not a big rail line. For some reason, I guess it went from western New Jersey, about mid-state between north and south, and it headed, I guess, into the rail lines that would eventually work down into Dover and I guess down into oh gosh, down around the city, and or I guess you could hang a left and head out to Buffalo, Chicago and stuff, points west, Pennsylvania. Oh heck yeah, that kind of thing. It was great. Might even have been able to attach the rail lines that come through Blairstown now to think about it. And I don't think there's any of them anymore to speak of. There's, not that I know of, I don't believe there's too much anything up that way. Maybe further north there might be something. I'm sure there could be. Now it's mostly hiking trails, which I guess is better than nothing. But I always like looking, kicking at the dirt, see if I can find a railroad spike, that kind of thing. Yeah. Never, haven't really ever found that awful much, but now and then a spike will do. So anyway, yeah, heading out to do that in a little bit. We'll catch you later, friends, and gosh, I hope you can get out a little bit today too. Not that awful bad a day, and I'll catch you on the flip flop, as they say. Bye now. God bless. Whoop! I don't think this wanted to shut off. Hold on a minute.